I think you're all aware that the last 24 hours we have seen in Ukraine massive attacks on just critical infrastructure. The aim of Putin with these drones attacks has been to attack especially the electricity supply. You are probably also all aware of the recent attacks on the Nord Stream pipelines, on the German rail. So it's clear that we are in a situation where the threat towards critical infrastructure is very high, and we need to act towards that. Luckily, we do not start now, because we started from the Commission side already 2 years ago, when we presented the two new or renewed directive, both on the critical entities and on the Network on Information System, the so-called SER directive and the NIS2 directive. This is to protect better than previous both physical and cyber infrastructure from attacks. Both protect, but also on the resilience and recovery when an attack takes place. These two directives are twin directives, so they are linked to each other even if they are not identical. And they broaden the scope significantly if you compare to the current situation. When we presented the two proposals, luckily the two co-legislators was very eager to adopt them, so we reached a political agreement already during the French presidency before the summer, and now these two directives are soon coming into place. So that's where we start. And what we are presenting today is we propose a Council recommendation on a coordinated approach to strengthen the resilience of the critical infrastructure. We focus in this recommendation on three different strands. It's the preparedness, it's the response, and it's the international cooperation. And as you can understand, the preparedness is the biggest part, because we need to be prepared and to be better prepared for things that could happen. Luckily, a lot of things is already going on. So what we are stressing here is to implement the new directives earlier than foreseen. Is to start already with some of the proposed cooperation arrangement. So both me and Thierry Breton have already started with the cooperation groups, the networks from representatives from all member states to coordinate this approach. On the preparedness, we say that we should, as I said, do this earlier, but also to help and support member states when it comes to the protection and to do the stress test of critical entities. We also say that we should prioritize energy, transport and space in this, what we are doing now. Energy, transport, digital infrastructure and space. Member states are already doing stress tests. Now we will support them in all way that they might need, with coordination, with expertise, with exchange of best practices. We will also, when it comes to the response side, for example, we already have in place the civil protection mechanism. What we stress here is the use of the civil protection mechanism in the way to respond to attacks towards critical infrastructure. We also will develop a new expertise. We will, for example, carry out a special study when it comes to the undersea cables, how to protect them better. This is an expertise that we are now proposing that the Commission should do a special study on that. And on the international cooperation, we will strengthen our cooperation with NATO. We will also strengthen our cooperation when it comes to neighbouring countries, for example, in the Western Balkans. This has been very well achieved by the member states. They are already doing a lot. It's under their responsibility, of course, but they are welcoming the new regulation, and I think that they are very eager to start implementing this earlier than expected. And they are welcoming the support that we can give them from the Commission side. Thank you.
Thank you very much.